I'm really sorry, Stephen, but your bicycle's been stolen. I was watching it for you till you...
I first came across cycling when it was 2007, and I was sick of having a car and a car payment. And about a year before, I thought it'd be really cool as a life accomplishment to say, like, oh, you know, I've ridden my bicycle from California to New York. You know, kind of like, I guess the movie Forrest Gump kind of inspired me, but I didn't like running, so I thought it'd be cool if I cycled like super far. You know, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm the Fortune 500 president of my company. Well, to me, like, saying I cycled across the United States would be way cooler. And I was gonna get a road bike, and my buddy came to me with this idea, and he's like, oh man, I was just in San Francisco and somebody had this bike and it's like one gear and they don't ever stop pedaling and you can't coast and you can go super fast, and it's like, you're one with the bike, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. So about less than a month later, he purchased his, and I went to his house, rode it around the block twice, and completely fell in love. I loved the whole idea. It looked exactly like a road bike, but it was a single speed. There's no coasting. I got mine a month later, saved up my money, and I've been riding ever since. I just recently bought a car after 3 years of cycling, and it basically made me in the best shape of my life. The things that go through my head when I'm cycling are the music in my headphones, maybe some problems that I'm having in my life, and it's just stuff that really pushes me to go faster and harder in my ride, make my average speed go up, my top speed, and it just really pushes me like I'm in like a movie or something, and I'm just like racing to the top, and I'm trying to do my best to get there. But I mean, I consider myself fast. I mean, I've been told it plenty, but I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that are faster that just stay low key. I did have a race a while back with the fastest guy in Stockton, and I didn't win, but...
So that would make you the fastest guy in Stockton.
But I definitely don't go 108 miles an hour on my bike, that's for sure. Well, it is specifically made for speed, not necessarily the street, but great frame geometry. It's really nice and tight. The whole frame sticks together. It's not slacked at all. I have a great drivetrain system. We have the Sugino Superlap bottom bracket, the Sugino 75 crankset with the Sugino Zen chainring track racing, and it's all a great solid ride. It's fast, there's no flex in the chainring. I got the Data Pista track bars, which are a great feel, great comfort and ride. There's no wrist vibration. I have the Thompson componentry, which is very light, high-grade aluminum, a lot lighter than most parts. And the Data Pista bars are actually very good because compared to other bars, they cancel out all the vibration in the riding. Also, I have the San Marcos Super Corsa Concours saddle, very comfortable. It's like riding on a love seat. And the great thing about that is it also is blue and matches every component on my bike. I was sponsored by Unity Skate Shop in Livermore, California from about 2004 to 2006, just about 2 years. When I first got in the shop, they were amazing. They took care of us. They sent us out to Las Vegas for a contest. I was getting boards and product every week. I was out helping out at the shop, helping them run it, and they were taking us on trips, just really taking care of us, making it really fun for us. It was a really great experience. Something that I'll never forget. I even got a documentary out of it, so it was like really good. I have to say the worst injury I've had skateboarding was at Claremont High School in San Diego. 2006, I was out with a couple of my best friends and we were filming for my skate shop, and I was trying to do this trick down this set of stairs, and there's this diagonal crack, and I kept getting stuck and slipping out, and then this one time I stuck the crack and swung back and smacked my head and split it open, and blood was pouring out everywhere. And it's probably the hardest one I ever had to deal with. Nothing else too serious. I'd broken my wrist, but it wasn't even half as bad as splitting my head open. I think I prefer cycling over skateboarding just because it's something I could do just to go out, you know. I could ride 100 miles and I might be tired, but then again, my hips aren't all busted or my back's not ripped open, you know, and that still happens with skateboarding all the time, which is still fun, but I like to be able to walk away after my accomplishment and not limp. But yeah, cycling gives you a different feeling after you accomplish like a certain trip. It's a really good feeling.